Hello and welcome to Truth Seeker Psychic Readings, reminding you of who you really are. Today we're going to do a reading for the week starting the 14th of September all the way through to the 20th of September. So let's have a look at the cards. Our theme for the week is the High Priestess. Very, very powerful card. Okay, the High Priestess is the keeper of wisdom. She is the keeper of inner knowledge. Okay, very, very intuitive person. The High Priestess was somebody that the Queen and the King used to come to back in those old days for knowledge, for guidance, for wisdom, okay, for clarity. Because she was the keeper of secrets, she was the keeper of wisdom, she had everything that they needed because she could see past the physical world. She was somewhat of a mystic, you know, she was very much psychic, very much intuitive, very much knowing. Now, this is the energy that we have for this week. This is our theme. So very, very cool, okay? If you're interested in spirituality, if you're interested in meditation, this is a really important week to delve into that, okay? And discover a higher power, surrender to a higher power. So with this theme, I really feel as though many of you will have, you know, interesting dreams. You'll have interesting feelings, yeah? So your intuition is going to be on. And there is somewhat of a universal energy coming through to help you facilitate that connection. So I say if you're interested in it, it's going to really serve you really well, and there is powerful things coming. So in getting to know yourself, what's going to happen? The first thing, getting to know yourself spiritually is what I mean. The first thing that comes up is the King of Swords. All right, now the King of Swords, look at this card. He's fierce. He knows exactly where he's going. He knows exactly what he wants. He's got a sword in his hand, okay? He's determined, he's confident, he's willing to cut through all the crap, okay? And move straight in and straight towards his goals, okay? He's the master of the mind, okay? Because the sword represents the intellect, okay? Also spirituality. So in conjunction with the High Priestess, okay, we have a very, very spiritual link, and we're able to confidently become a master. So in this week, you're going to feel phenomenal energy and power in terms of intuition, psychic ability, feelings, you know, gut instincts, dreams, messages. You might see things, hear things. It's going to be a very, very interesting time. And you have confidence, okay? So you're determined, you're able to march through your week and do things with a sense of power and knowing. Now, the next card that comes up for us is the Page of Cups in reverse, okay? Now, if you look at this card, you've got a youthful character. Well, that's who you are, okay? So always have a beginner's mind, okay? The youthful page is learning, and the cup represents emotions. So emotions and feelings are the language of your soul, and getting to know your feelings and your emotions properly are going to help you facilitate this intuitive, this psychic, this otherworldly energy that's coming through, because that is your higher self ultimately speaking with you, communicating with you. So listen. Now, if you look at this card, he is staring down at what? A fish in a cup. Now the fish represents luck and opportunity. So I feel as though there's going to be an opportunity that comes from within you. With the reverse card, that's what we're looking at. An opportunity that comes up, and I really feel like it's connected to the last two cards, meaning that you're going to get a sense of confidence and a sense of confirmation from a higher power come through you, okay, from the spiritual world in the form of an opportunity. It might be an idea, it might be a feeling, but it's also something that you can start anew, okay? The page is open to learning, so you are in the learning state, and I feel that you're ready to absorb information from above. Very cool stuff. What comes through from that is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, now don't be alarmed by this picture, because it obviously looks like somebody is dying. They are, penetrated by 10 swords, and they are feeling flat, and not much they can do, very stuck. It's the reverse of this card. Okay, now for me, my interpretation of this is that the swords represent the mind and spirituality, as we've discussed. Now, in reverse, the swords are being removed, they're being lifted, they're going away, they're moving away from the body. But this is also a death of the body, okay? Now, don't take me literally on this. I'm basically saying that this is the inability to let go of your physical reality and move into a space of spirituality, okay, going above and beyond. So amazing, amazing energies this week. Wow, crazy, crazy energies. Good energies, okay, good crazy. The Ten of Swords means that you're going to be able to look at life differently. Your thoughts, you're going to be able to examine your thoughts. You're going to know more of what is going on around you and not be affected by it so much. The challenges, all of these swords of the mind, are no longer a problem, because you've just got this energy that's come through uniquely, and you're feeling, wow, I've never felt this before. This is amazing. And because you've surrendered to a higher power and there's a universal force behind you, then you almost feel like you're protected and that nothing can harm you. This is really cool, okay? So what comes out of this is quite interesting. Now, usually the Eight of Swords, which is our last card, is one where you feel stuck, very much in a place where you're being mind dominated. So the swords represent the mind. But I don't feel that for this week, okay? I feel as though you're going to get liberated. And the woman that is blindfolded and the body is wrapped up means that you are escaping the physical world and you're going beyond. Now, 8, okay, in numerology represents energy, okay? 8 is the infinity symbol. So I feel as though there's a lot of spiritual energy coming through you, okay? And you have that ability to tap into higher realms, okay, of thought, of knowledge, of wisdom. Very, very interesting stuff. And I feel the only way it's going to benefit you is if you don't resist it. If something strange happens, okay, that doesn't usually happen to you in a spiritual sense, and you're like, that was a weird feeling, I'm going to shut myself away from it. That's not going to serve you. That's going to block everything that's coming, okay? So important that you just relax and allow whatever wants to come through, okay? It's going to be unusual for some people, but once you experience it, there is a feeling of bliss, of happiness, of joy, of just being out of the body, which is going to be incredible. Okay, to wrap this up, this week, the High Priestess is our image, is our theme. Meditate, get in touch with your spiritual side, trust how you feel, use your intuition. You are on this week. There is power there, so much power. This is going to help facilitate you. This is going to guide you like a compass. You're going to feel, with the King of Swords, very, very determined. You have a sense of knowing, a sense of purpose. You know what you're doing. You're confident. You can break the mold and break through. With the sword, you can cut away the crap. You can connect with your mind and use your intellect, okay, to serve you rather than the other way around. You are now, with the Page of Cups in reverse, looking at opportunities from within. Because of this higher power that's come through you, you're able to feel what is happening in your life and to learn from it, okay? There's an opportunity to learn something, that you will gain something from connecting spiritually. And by doing that, you're going to go even deeper. 10 of Swords in reverse, all of your thoughts, all of your worries and your concerns are leaving. They're going. You're feeling free. It's like you're floating in the sky, okay? The swords are being removed and you are feeling uplifted. And with the 8 of Swords, you are now surrendering completely, and there is a sense of energy with the 8, okay? So there is an energy, a spiritual energy that's come through you that's allowed you to let go of the physical world. Now, I'm not saying, guys, go out there and be a yogi and go meditate in a cave. I'm not saying to let go of your life. I'm just saying that during this week, there is a really powerful influence coming through us, okay, to connect with our higher self, with whatever you believe in spiritually. Meditation is going to be profound this week. Dreams for some of you, feelings, strong intuition, and just strong knowing is going to be profound, okay? So what I would suggest is to just let it come through you and trust how you feel. Don't get your mind overly involved. And if you block it with your mind, you're going to somewhat ruin the experience. So learn to let this energy flow. Learn to use it for your good. I actually believe that you will learn something from it. I believe that some piece of information will come through you, some piece of knowing in some form, whether it's a dream, whether it's a feeling, it's going to come through. You're going to learn something about yourself, and you're going to learn to let things go, okay? Things that don't actually matter in life, petty stuff. So very, very cool week. I'm excited, guys. If you like this reading, subscribe. I appreciate if you could share it with your friends and throw me a comment in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Ask me a question, feel free, and send me a like. And I will see all of you guys in the next reading.